Hello and salute everybody. Question of the day is, how are you doing today? Or better yet, how are your parents doing today? How's your mom, your dad? How are they doing today? If you know how they're doing, I am happy, so happy to hear that. But if you don't know how your parents are doing, or you haven't spoken to them, you don't know where they are, you don't know what is going on, I want us to have a conversation today. Before we do have that conversation, please subscribe to the channel right now. If you have not subscribed, help me out. You will help me going. Your subscription will keep me going. So it will help me reach my goals. So please subscribe right now. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe and share this video. If you do like it, at the end of the video, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and also share with everybody and check out the rest of my videos. I thank you for your support. So yes, I am asking today, how are your parents today? It is with a heavy heart that I'm sitting here with you this Sunday, mid-afternoon and mid-morning, mid-afternoon, talking to you. My uncle's wife passed away literally a few nights ago. So my cousins, his sons, are grieving right now. And I know that a lot of families, there's a lot of grief right now. By the time I'm done with this video, I know there will be hundreds, if not thousands, who will lose their lives. That means hundreds and thousands of people will be mourning, in addition to those who are mourning currently. My heart goes out to everybody who is grieving right now, including my cousins. Almost 2 months ago, a friend of mine called me to tell me that his mother died. Some of the conversation, the important things that I told him in our conversation was, I told him that he was lucky, he was blessed and highly favored, he should be grateful, and I wanted him to take comfort in those things that I just told him. Obviously, I didn't just say, I didn't just say you are lucky, you are highly favored and blessed, take comfort in that and hang up the phone. And you've been wondering, why in God's name, Nicole, why would you tell somebody who called you to tell you he lost his mother, he's lucky and he should be grateful? Why would you tell somebody that? I told him that because he is one of the few people that I know who have had the opportunity to love, support, and help their parents until their last day and done a damn great job of it. He's one of the few people that I know. So I wanted him to know that, and I wanted him to take comfort in that. And I want my cousins and everybody who's going through grief to take comfort in that, because a lot of us did not get the opportunity to do that. I'll use me as an example. My father died 26 years ago. I was still a teenager. I never given my father anything, supported him or done anything because I was still a child. So yes, I did not have the opportunity to do anything for my father. My mother, I was able to do a little bit, not enough. I remember just like this morning, it was a Saturday morning, July 16, 2011. I was doing Zumba, I was dancing in my room when the phone rang. My brother, knowing my brother, he didn't even ask, what are you doing? Sit down, are you home? He just told me my mom died. I didn't want to believe it. I pretended that it didn't happen. I went on with my day because I didn't want to believe it. I blocked it out of my mind. It shouldn't be happening. So I didn't believe it. And that day, that Saturday, I was taking a friend, family friend, actually, I invited him to Braves game, baseball game. And I remember calling him, asking if he wanted to go to the game with somebody else, because I was the one, I had the tickets, if he wanted to go to the game with somebody else. And, my sister already told him, so he was wondering, why would you be calling me, telling me about the Brave game when you just heard that your mom died? It's because I did not want to believe it. It was a shock. I did not want to believe it. And I put it off my mind. I blocked it off all day. It wasn't until I went to bed that night. I was still trying to be in denial. Until 1 o'clock in the morning, I got on my knees, praying for my mother like I have always done. That's when it hit me. Then I can pray for her like I've been doing before. That's when it hit me. I cannot tell you how many times, not a day goes by, when somebody's talking about their parents, their mother, their father, that I don't cry. I don't wish I have my parents, I have my mother, I have my father. So when I meet somebody who has the opportunity, I make sure that I remind them of what they have. So it is not about my mom. It's not about me that I'm doing this video. I wanted to talk to you, but I didn't know how. It wasn't until this morning. My friend called me and I asked her, how's your mom doing today? That's why I put that question. How are your parents doing today? How's your mom? How's your dad doing today? I asked her, she said she doesn't know. She hasn't spoken to her mother. Her dad already passed. She hasn't spoken to her mother. She can't even remember, and she's not planning to call her. She called her mother 30 minutes ago. It was on 3 ways. I make sure I was on a call. She didn't pick up because maybe she was at church. It's Sunday. But I'm sure her mother will return her call. And that's the point for this video. Besides from, comforting those who are grieving right now and reminding them to take comfort in the opportunity that they had with their parents, I want to talk to you, the lucky ones who are out there right now. And I'm not saying that just because we did not get the opportunity to help our parents till their last day. I'm not saying that we are not lucky. If you are like me, you did not get the opportunity. I'm not saying that we are not lucky. I'm not saying that we are not highly favored. I'm not saying that we should not be grateful. We should be all of that. But I believe that there's no greater honor in life than to be able to have the opportunity to honor your parents who brought you to this world. There's no greater honor than that. So if you are out there, you still have your parents. It may be just one or both of them. They may not be your biological parent. They may be your adopted parents. Wherever they are, whoever they are. If you're not doing it already, please don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you what to do, but it's just a reminder. I want to remind you that if you're one of the lucky ones out there and you have your parents, wherever they are, whatever they have done, I want you to call them. Love your parents, cherish your parents, spoil your parents, help your parents, be there for your parents until their last day, no matter what is going on. You may be like, Nicole, you don't know what my dad did to me. You don't know what my mother have done. Boo-hoo. Get over it. Forgive them and forgive yourself because they are breathing. They are alive. You are lucky. Forgive them. They may have given you away. They may have abandoned you. They may have not loved you. They may have abused you. They may have left you for another family. No matter what they have done, forgive them. Let it go. Forgive them and forgive yourself. And honor them. Support them. Love them. Do what a child needs to do before it's too late. No matter how big you think you are. They are your parents and God has given them to you as your parents. And you know what? God does not make mistakes. He given them to you for a reason. And it's in the Bible. We have to honor our parents. So honor them. Take the opportunity today. A lot of time This happens to us and we like, oh my God, we're going to do better. We're going to be better people. But a few days later, we forget. We go back to our old ways. No. If you have to put time on your calendar to remind you to call your parents, do that. Call your parents. Reach out to your parents. Travel to your parents. Spend money on your parents. Spoil them. Do whatever you need to do that you are able to do. If you have to get, COVID shots and boosted to see your parents, do that. If you have to stay 6 feet to talk to your parents, do that. If you have to travel and go see them, do that. Because I believe that the best thing to do in life for your parents, the sacrifices for the money, the resources, the time, the love that you can give, the best time to give it is when they are still breathing, not at their funeral. It's when they are still breathing. So if you still have the opportunity, if your parents, one parent or both of them, take that opportunity, reach out to your parents, do right by your parents, no matter what they have done, forgive them, forgive yourself, and do it until their last day. That is what I want to tell you today. And that's what I want to take. I want to give you that opportunity today. I'm going to give you that reminder today because it's very, very important that we do that. So will you please, will you make it right with your parents? Will you call them? Will you find out where they are? Will you help them and support them and love them and cherish them while they are still breathing? Will you do that? Will you forgive them and forgive yourself? Will you get that greater honor that is given to you, that is still out there for you? Will you be that lucky person, that love and favor person, and that grateful person? Will you be that today? Will you? What I want to do today, when I want to ask you, the favor that I want to ask you today, if you identify with what I just said today, if you agree with what I say today, if it done something to you, besides from subscribing and giving me a thumbs up on this video, I want you to share this video with everybody. Give everybody the opportunity. Share this video on every platform with everybody that you know. That is what I ask you to do. That is the favor that I ask you. Don't let this end with just us. Give others the opportunity to do what they need to do. This Sunday afternoon for their life. Give them this opportunity. So will you do that? Will you share with everybody? Will you? Will you do this and pay it forward so that everybody get this opportunity as well? Will you? I thank you for your support. I thank you for doing just that. And I'll see you next time. I pray that we all stay safe and blessed.